Hello, boys and girls, and welcome back to The Tilt, a Fiasco podcast. Today we will be hearing Act 2 of our Dirty Cop scenario, Amethyst Court. If you haven't already listened to Act 1, you might want to go back and do that, just so you'll know who all the characters are and where we are in the story. Act 2 always begins with The Tilt, in which dice are rolled and random elements from a table are introduced into the game to take the storyline in new directions. So to begin this week's episode, we will introduce you to our tilt elements and then move right into the story. So lean forward and tense up. Get ready for Act 2 of Amethyst Court. Let's play Fiasco. Our tilt elements are innocence, a well-meaning stranger intervenes, and paranoia, a stranger arrives to settle the score. Act 2 plays out the same way, but in this act you keep the chips that you were given.
I am definitely going to I'm going to establish me and Sam Applebaum are going to go stick up poor Ruby.
Do I have
Sam
my mustache
Applebaum
yet?
and
'Cause I don't want
I.
anybody recognizing me.
I'm from the streets.
The
So
streets.
I'm going to use the voice talents of Johnny Radabaugh, who has previously played the role of Ruby from The Puckered Hole, to play Ruby. We're going to stick Ruby up. What I'm going to tell you right now is that, what's my name? Bradley Trollbags is wearing the worst of drag right now. Like, if you could think of the worst possible drag that you could be in.
So it's like the beginning and end of Pulp Fiction, but with like Shakespearean era dress.
I like to think of myself sort of as Willem Dafoe in Boondock Saints.
Oh, sure. Yeah. So if you imagine Pulp Fiction, but instead of Honey Bunny, it's Willem Dafoe in Boondock Saints. We're sort of on the...
So
Which is one of the more interesting and fantastic images I've
We're
ever
gonna-
conjured in my head.
I'm still on that one.
me and
Yeah.
Sam are gonna get this
I'm
money.
going to jerk
Okay.
off to that later.
So are we going in loud or are we going in quiet? Well, okay, let's just go ahead and play the scene.
Yeah.
We'll start out in front of the donut
Haven't you ever
store.
robbed a donut shop before? You go up to the counter and order something, and then as they bring it to you, you say, "Put the money in the bag."
God, Sam, what a glorious plan. So we're standing out front of the donuts shop, and it's real cold, and I'm kind of like dancing around in my high heels.
Passers
And
by are
my
like, "Hey, is it
fishnets.
Halloween?"
Yeah, right? And we're like, get lost, you squares. And then I'm like, so Sam, how we doing this? We going in loud or we going in quiet?
Haven't you ever
slipping note?
robbed a donut shop before?
I don't know about this, Sam. I
You
just
go in, you order some donuts. When they bring the bag up to the counter, you say, "Put the money in the bag."
Oh, Sam, this is why I brought you, Sam, because you know all this stuff. All right, so are you going to do the talking or am I?
I'll do the talking, because I've done it before.
All right. We getting this money?
This part of it, absolutely.
We're getting this money. All right, great.
Because I want to see what happens later at Amethyst, and if this goes tits up, then
All right,
we
great.
have a problem.
All right, so, all right, Sam, I'm going to open the door. Ding, 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 ding.
Hi, welcome to the Puckered Hole. How can I help you? Did you say that again? Hi, welcome to the Puckered Hole. I'm Ruby. How can I help you? One more time, please. Hi, welcome to the Puckered Hole. My name's Ruby. How can I help you? Awesome. So good.
I would like. I'm high as
Colin.
fuck. You juice up before you do something like
Yeah,
this.
oh,
Yeah, of
Absolutely.
course, yeah.
I got you, boo.
Most people like
I
do,
would
like
like-
Coke, but yeah, sure.
3 jelly donuts.
You sure that's it? We're doing 2 for 50 cents.
Give me 3 fucking jelly donuts.
I'm trying to save you $1.
In Mother Russia, dollar saves you.
Fucking tourists find 3 jelly donuts.
Coming up.
Bring me the bag.
That's good that you told him to bring you the bag, Sam. That's really smart.
Wait, so your name's Sam and you want your bag
I'm
before?
sorry, Stalin.
My name is Stolen.
So like, are
Bring-
you stalling for something?
Bring me a fucking bag of donuts.
Jesus Christ, you don't need to fucking yell. Here's your fucking bag.
Put the money in the fucking bag. Put the fucking money in the bag.
Yeah, we're sticking you up. Ski.
Is this some kind of fucking joke or something? Is this like a flash mob thing?
I take out my police gun, point it at him. Put the fucking money in the bag.
Sam, you're so smart. You brought a gun.
So Ruby just gets this really nonplussed look on her face.
Uh-huh.
It's like she just doesn't give a shit.
All right, one moment.
She goes under the counter, pulls out a double-barreled shotgun, points it at you two, pulls the trigger, and it goes click. She looks down at it, opens it.
So at
It's
this-
empty. She closes it again.
Fine, take the fucking money.
All right.
She's emptying the register, and then she puts it in the bag and lays it on the counter.
There are
Just
no
don't-
fucking donuts. There are no fucking donuts.
Okay, so let me get this straight.
I want to suck your blood. One donut.
I'm
Two
fucking high as
donuts.
fuck. Put the jelly donuts in the
Three
bag.
donut.
That's gonna be about.
Four donut. Fuck
That's
you.
gonna be about 3.5 minutes. They gotta fry them up in the back.
Bear claws. Give me 3 fucking bear claws.
Like I said, we're doing 2 for 50 cents.
God damn it, trolls.
I got some change in my bag. Hugh.
Troll bags, what are you gonna
What?
do with them? Just take the fucking money. Come on.
Thank you.
Yeah, bye. Never come back, you asshats. Like I've never been robbed before. Fucking tourists, they think they can know shit.
I feel like that's the scene.
Sure. All
I
right.
think that went well. Yeah, me too.
That's
I
what I
mean,
was
yes,
thinking.
me too.
That's what I was thinking. That went really well.
All
I'm
those
gonna.
years on bikes.
I'm going to resolve. So, give me something
Okay,
for Ricky Witz.
Ruby calls you and says that some guy by the name of Sam dressed up as Stalin with some guy that kind of vaguely looks like Troll Bags dressed in drag walked in and just robbed her.
Well, if I
no,
can
that
offer,
doesn't work?
well, no,
Yeah.
it works. If I can offer an alternative path, I think
Oh,
what
okay.
we should do is maybe develop the parallel tangent of Burnett
Ooh.
moving on the shipping container. And I wonder if maybe Burnett, do you have something that you could hold over Ricky Witz?
I'm sure I could.
Like, because I'm wondering if maybe like Burnett calls you into his office to move on the shipping container, and
Yeah.
you feel like you've just had the
Actually,
luckiest day of your life.
Yeah, I mean, like I wouldn't
Okay,
mind, because I, in my head, privileged information, all that sort of thing. I told you the wrong time to tell, that your informant or whatever your guy when the shipping container comes in. I know when it actually comes in.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe me coming to you and saying like, hey, I don't know, maybe I have a lead on this sort of thing, and I want some backup. And us
Okay.
moving from on the level to back off the level. Like,
Gotcha.
look, you and I both know this shit is fucked up, and for me, it's the shit is coming in, but we need to kind of keep it coming in because there's reasons.
Okay.
Like mafia kills us in the face.
Yeah,
Sure.
you're torn between vigilantism and payoff.
Yeah.
I'm sorry that I'm so loud again. I
No,
always do.
yeah.
Okay.
So like if there's interruptions with this, we're fucking in some deep shit, and you know it, and I know it, and they're gonna come at people like you and me.
Okay.
And you can have whatever motivation you want.
Okay.
With it. I mean,
Sure.
I don't want to like be
No,
the
that
one
works.
driving this.
That works.
but,
That works. That works.
if that's what you want, like
No, that
Sure.
sounds.
like comedic option,
Well, no.
plot option.
Well, and I feel like
I'm actually
because I
down
feel
for
like
that. That's good.
yeah, like a parallel. Because that way we. I'm sorry. Because that way we can build towards a climax at the
At
container.
the dock. Yeah,
where we have
which
all.
is it's dramatic and fun and
Yeah.
seedy and
'Cause I feel
very
like
noir.
We just need to see
which is all
Donnie
the things I
Church
love.
towards the container, and we have all the makings of a powder keg that will be
Yes.
lovely.
Perfect.
Turns black and
I mean,
white
like,
at that point.
You wanted to see me, Lieutenant?
Close the door.
Okay.
Chigunk.
Wits.
Yeah.
Known you for a long time.
Sure.
You know some of the things I do.
Yeah.
I know some of the things you do.
Okay. I don't do much, but okay.
Got a good relationship.
Sure.
You're a man who can, under certain circumstances, be trusted.
Sure. I like to think so.
You
Yeah.
don't have to say, sure, I know it.
Okay.
I know it.
So what you want?
You came to me earlier with this salamander thing.
Right.
Where you at on that?
I've got a few feelers out, but I don't know much. To tell you the honest truth, I don't know much of what's going on. I'm trying to find this guy, but
Your Pacino's so spot on right
it's
now.
really it's awesome.
Killing me.
It's fantastic. All right. Well, let me fill in a couple of those gaps
Sure.
that you've been struggling with here.
I'm sorry. You wanted me to stop saying sure. Okay.
Yeah. See, look, the salamander's coming in through shipping containers that are coming in through the port.
That right.
Yes, it is right. It's being operated by a. Let's just put it this way: Vladimir has his hands in it.
Not Vladimir.
Yeah,
that
Vladimir.
fuck.
That fuck.
I thought we put that motherfucker away forever.
Very difficult to put people away forever when they sometimes dabble in things like diplomatic immunity.
No, yeah, that's a
So-
good point.
Now, this me to you, man to man.
Sure. Oh, sorry. Okay.
This is something bigger than us.
Yeah.
It's something that needs to, shall we say, pass us by, like
All
two
right.
strangers in the night. Do you understand? Now, I happen to know when one of the strangers will
Let
be
me go
coming
back
in the
to the
night.
question you just asked me. No, I don't completely understand.
Well, wits. Apparently, you don't have your wits about you today, but
No,
allow
I
me to
don't.
enlighten you. There's going to be a shipping
Fucking
container
troll
coming
bags
in.
woke me up at 3 a.m. I'm sorry.
Fucking Applebaum called me.
What?
Applebaum called me at 3 a.m.
What did he want?
A search warrant. Amethyst Court.
Amethyst Court.
Amethyst Court.
Let me tell you something. I don't want you to repeat to nobody.
Won't happen.
Trollbags was down Amethyst Court. He went and talked to Applebaum yesterday.
No shit.
I think they might be doing something
I
over
think you
there.
might be right. Both of them rubbed me the wrong way.
Yeah, I don't think either one of them's any good.
We'll deal with that in a second. We got bigger fish to fry.
Okay,
Now, wits.
sure.
There's going to be the shipping container coming in tonight.
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 Oh,
Coming in at 4 a.m.
4 a.m. Okay.
Now, you're a man I know I can trust. And I need to make sure that all of this goes down as smoothly as possible.
Right.
Not for me, and not for you, but for everyone. Because if things go south on this, there's going to be blood running through the gutters of this city. Do you
Absolutely.
understand me?
Absolutely. Yes, I understand you.
I've seen you on the range. And
Yeah.
I've seen you outside of the range. And I know you're a man with a gun who knows how to use it. I'm going to need you there.
Okay.
4 a.m. tonight.
4 a.m. What?
Dock 14.
Dock 14. Okay. I'll be there. I'll
Damn
be
well
there.
better.
But Burnett, I need something from you.
Yeah.
I got a little bit of heat on me.
What kind of heat?
I got a little bit of heat from church. You know, I told him a
IA
few
church?
things. Huh?
Church
Yeah,
from IA.
Yeah, church
That
from
fucking
IA.
piece of shit?
That fucking piece of shit. I told him a few things. I'm trying to take the heat off of me, but he's.
What did you tell him?
Well, I told him Trollbags is no good.
Well, what did you tell him that matters?
I told him I can't remember because I've been drinking. I told him Trollbags might be having something to do with the Amethyst thing, Amethyst Court. But
Yeah.
I think he's got his eye out on me. So what I need church to back off of me, so I can help you because you're my boy, I'm your boy. We're each other's boys. We gotta help each other out. But church is gonna fuck things up. I know it.
Wits, let's be men about this.
Okay, you're my man. I'm your man.
Let me make some calls.
Okay,
Consider it done.
sure. I mean, yeah.
Oh, that fucking. Okay, that was good. Can you just say, "Oh, I'm known by so many names"? All right, sorry.
He's an absentee landlord.
What I wanted. It's like Christmas morning.
It's really good. Yeah, it's on the
Jesus
nose.
Christ.
Okay, Burnett.
I'm gonna do the me pick.
Okay.
And clearly, I'm gonna call church.
Yeah.
And sort some things out, so that the heat that's on you gets taken off.
Okay.
So immediately, because I want this shit to be square. It's happening tonight in like 12 hours. We've basically established 12,
Right.
14 hours. I got no time to fuck around with this.
Sure.
So Ricky Witz walks out the door. I pull up the phone. I have no idea what Donnie Church's extension is because it's a huge police department, and I have to figure that out. So I spent a few minutes rifling through the interdepartment phone book. I'm just trying to make this realistic because nobody actually knows anybody else's extension.
Yeah,
sure.
I have 30 coworkers, and I don't know any of their extensions.
Use Outlook.
Oh, sure.
Sorry. Okay.
So after several minutes of why doesn't this fucking make any sense? He's not even. Where's internal affairs? Are they intentionally obtuse? I finally find your number, and it's a 4-digit extension somehow. Phone is ringing.
Internal Affairs, Donnie Church.
Yeah, I know you are a shitbag. Okay, look.
Oh, Lieutenant. Long time no see.
Yeah, long time. How you doing? Yeah, it doesn't matter. You got to let me know what active investigations you have going on in my unit right now.
Let's see here. Give me a minute here. Let me get the file. So we got.
It's a Vice dipshit. It should be at the top.
Sorry, man. Sorry, sir. Hold on. We got Applebaum. Got Troll Bags. What was Camilla's last name again? Tasteful.
Tasteful.
We got Tasteful.
Yep.
And that's about it for Vice.
Troll Bags. What you got on him right now? What are you looking at?
Possible possession with intent to distribute. That's about it. It's pretty much nothing at this point.
That's it. Those 3 cases.
Yeah, that's about it.
You got nothing on Ricky Witz.
Nah, Witz actually came in and gave me some information on Troll Bags earlier this afternoon.
Yeah. Interesting.
I'm sorry, Lieutenant, but I'm very busy. I gotta get going.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
If there's anything else you need, I mean.
Nah, it's okay. When I need to have my dick sucked, I'll call you up. Click.
Fucking asshole. Now I know why they call you Dirty Fingers.
The camera's you see the camera pan down to the notepad where it's just Wittgenstein, circle,
Exactly.
underline, underline, underline.
I was a little heavy-handed with that.
No, it's perfect.
Interesting.
Smiley face, winky eye. All right. So then that brings us to
Applebaum. All right,
Who is
Troll
growing
Bags.
into,
All right,
between
let's
Troll
do it.
Bags, my favorite fucking character. No offense to anyone else, but the two of you are
That's what I do.
outlandish and fantastic.
That's what we do.
It's great.
Odd couple.
Yeah.
So we got a cash from the fucking puckered hole.
Yeah, I'm flush with Skrilla, as they say on the street. I got mad papes. If I was a newsie.
Let's work our way on down to Amethyst Court, all right?
Can I just interrupt for a second and say, in equal parts, I want to stab you in the throat and kiss you.
Yeah,
right now.
absolutely.
Thank you. Can we do another 3 or 4 bumps before we go? I'm feeling really amped up, and I could eat a semi-truck right now.
Okay, let's do it on the way, all right?
Hey, that's
Let's eat the
fine.
semi-truck.
All right. You got any salamander on you?
Well, no.
That shit's fucking good, man.
Well,
All right. Okay, here's
I
a
like how
plan.
They have
Let's
no
go.
previous existing relationship, but have formed this incredible codependent bond in a day.
Yeah.
In a
Dirty
day.
cop, right?
dirty
Yep,
cops,
yep.
man.
Oh, magnificent.
Well,
Sorry.
I don't.
Okay, here's the plan.
Okay, Sam, tell
Let's
me
go
about it.
down to Amethyst Court.
All right.
Let's buy a bag. We gotta do it to fit in, right?
Yeah.
And let's rob the fucking place.
Okay.
You got your gun?
Yeah, I think.
Wait, time out.
Great,
Time
point of
out.
No,
order.
because yeah, it is a kind of a point.
No,
of order.
totally. Let's go.
Because my thumbs up versus thumbs down is
Uh-huh.
really dependent on whether the initial sell works out for you guys.
Uh-huh.
Because I don't know if you guys are voting for they actually pull this off.
We're
but
high-
I would
no,
love
okay.
to do this in stages.
Dude, we're high as fuck,
yeah.
dressed in drag, and
Yeah.
I'm in a Stalin
I will-
costume.
I
with
will
a
just say-
mustache.
I don't want everyone to jump ahead to
They know who we are.
successfully
Oh no,
robbed this
I
joint.
don't think we're at heist yet. I don't think. Right?
We're not.
No,
we're totally
no,
not
no.
No,
heisting
we're gonna
yet.
go.
This-
score
we're
a
at
bump
buying
and
the
get our way
bag
through
right
the
now.
door, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
yeah,
and
yeah.
that's
I'm
sometimes-
just making sure that the
It's
getting the
useful to
bump,
determine
getting through the
goals.
door is not.
You show up
It-
there to
that's
get the
the
bump.
end of the
that's how you get
interaction.
in.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay,
So
so
we're gonna-
so what we're judging right now is whether
We
it
get past the
successfully
door
or
man.
unsuccessfully
Does
gets
that
past
seem
the
Get
door.
in the
man.
door, yeah.
And
That's good
for
enough.
the
But then
sake
we can
of
conclude-
everything good
Yeah.
and decent in the world, I'm thumbs
'Cause
up the shit out
I'm
of
right
this.
around the bend, boo boo, and I'm
Okay.
gonna get us.
Yeah,
I'm, gonna get
I'm
us-
just.
get
That's
us
why
more.
I was not
Yep.
sure whether because I don't want you to actually successfully rob this joint.
kind of do.
Personally, I mean, I kind of do. But
Well,
we'll cross
we'll
that
have
bridge
to
when
see
we
about
come
the
to
boat.
it.
Yeah.
But let's do it in
We
stages.
haven't even gotten to the shipping
Okay.
container yet.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
The
Yeah.
loveliest.
I know it's the last one.
And we need to work. Don't we need to work our way to the shipping container?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which
So,
which means we
might
need
have to
to
go on a beer run.
leave
I know.
Amethyst Court, right?
so
Well, let's just do this.
I got-
part.
Yeah,
Yeah,
let's
let's
just
do this
let-
bit.
I
Let's
got
do
a
this
plan.
bit. and
one
we'll
scene
figure
at a
out the
time.
door.
One
Yeah,
scene
'cause
at a
other
time,
people
and then-
might disrupt your shit. and
Yep.
Let's just work on this scene. I just wanted to clarify what we were going to
What
be
we're
voting
voting
on.
on.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
And besides, he's the one that came to you for the shipping
I feel
container.
real shitty because I just
So
completely
you have the
disrupted
time
the
and stuff.
scene.
So
the,
That's
like,
good.
the
It's fine.
momentum
Yeah.
of this scene.
Yeah.
But I just wanted to know.
Applebaum's fixation is the safe. And,
sure.
and
Yes.
robbing the Russian mafia so
Yep.
he can just retire and move off and not be a
No,
cop.
we
'cause
might
he's-
even
fucking heat's on.
pull this off real quick. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, and so we show up there. Everyone fucking knows it's us, right? I mean,
No,
it's
sure, yeah,
troll
yeah.
bags and
Well,
drag,
do it.
and
do
it's
it.
Applebaum.
do it.
Yeah.
do it.
Do it.
Just do
Alright.
it. Don't think
Do
about
it.
it. Just do
Yeah.
it.
And
He's just setting the scene.
Yeah.
He's good.
Okay.
and action.
UCB style. Don't think.
So we walk up to the door. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
That's Vidania.
We're looking to score.
Who the fuck told you about this place?
We want your salament, please.
Adagio. That's the
Fucking-
password, right? Adagio.
The little eye slit opens, and you just see like a pair of sunglasses come out. Just, throwbacks, Applebaum. Fucking A, why didn't you say so? What is the fuck? Get in.
What is the fuck?
Be cool, man.
Just play.
What
I
is the
would
fuck?
like-
What do you want?
It's like
I heard about the salamander.
Oh, for fuck's sake. I know it's you two. What do you
I
want?
like how as he gets more sober, his Russian gets a little better.
Never studied, man.
Sam, I got this. Just let us in.
That is not how it works. You come in. Do you want to come in?
Fucking Adagio! Open the fucking door!
Opens the door and lets him in.
All right, so we buy some smack.
Yeah, so we buy some smack.
We go over to like the ripped cushion couch and like do our thing.
Right, you have
So we-
45 minutes.
we-
If you piss yourself again, I throw you out on curb.
I promise it won't happen. I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, so I have a thing if I can jump in.
Do it.
Because both myself, the player, and Bradley Trollbags fully believe we're buying Coke right now.
Sure. Yeah.
Little Pulp Fiction action.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
no, we're going for the full-on salamander.
Okay, this is gonna be lovely.
The salamander.
I mean, didn't we
And of
already
course, I know how much exactly it costs, so I
did
put
we
that
already
money out.
establish that that you already made the purchase?
Yes, but we're
and-
pretending.
You're purchasing
we're
right
in
now.
our,
Oh,
our
okay.
Right now, yeah.
Yeah, you
He's
know
putting the
who
money
we
out.
are.
You're
We're
giving him the
like-
shit.
I've
yeah.
gone off to the ladies' room to tinkle.
Yeah, like you
Of course
do.
you have.
I gotta make water.
Here you go. 2 baggies, 175 each. That's
Jesus
we're good.
Christ.
Do not make mess. You piss yourself,
For like an
I
8
throw you
ball?
out again.
I don't know what you're
Fuck
talking
that.
about.
Yeah, that's
I've
what I'm
never
talking about.
done that before.
Are you
What
fucking
did I
kidding me? $175.
Boże mój.
So okay, so
Hey,
so
did you get
I'm setting it all up while he's
Dude, the bag
going-
better be made of heroin.
He's going to the
the couch
bathroom.
better be made of heroin.
I've got the candle, I got
It
the
is.
spoon, I got it all ready. I got my
Okay.
arm, tied off,
Heroin dust.
and he's coming back right as I'm about to do it,
Uh-huh.
right as I'm to shoot it up.
And you guys got the. So don't kill yourself.
Oh, I'm not gonna kill myself. Don't worry.
So yeah, you think we're doing coke, but I'm just about to shoot up.
Ow!
You can shoot coke. Just saying.
Oh, you got? What'd you get?
Salamander. Have
Oh.
you tried it?
Well, sure. Why not?
Oh.
Wrap him up, fucking shoot him up. Okay, so we're both high as fuck right now. And we're like, okay, let's do this shit, man. We're here for a reason. Let's do this shit. We're fucking high for a reason. We're here for a reason. And I take out my gun.
Huh?
Maybe you should end right as we're high as fuck.
Yep,
Yeah.
that's the
Yeah,
scene.
I love
right
that
there.
clip.
That's the scene.
Okay.
That is the scene.
Yes, this is good.
They're high as fuck. Applebaum pulled out his gun and scene.
Which is probably a strange scene in that place.
Yeah,
Perfect.
yeah. They're like, oh yeah, another guy.
Oh,
It's just like the diner,
Yep.
except for they were making shitloads more money than.
Oh, Applebaum has his gun out again. Fuck.
There he goes
Okay.
again. All right, Church.
I'm gonna go for establish. So after his rather jarring phone call with Lieutenant Burnett,
I have that effect on people.
Donnie goes down to his unmarked and pulls out onto the street,
Mm-hmm.
all like no,
bullet style?
no, not like bullet.
Or just casual.
Casually,
Okay.
flying casual, Chewy.
Yeah.
Waits on the other side of the street, looking at Burnett's personal vehicle.
Sure.
And sees him come out of the precinct building, gets in his car, and begins to tail him.
Okay, so you're telling me.
I'm tailing you.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm tailing Burnett. And I'm just going to go ahead and call that good.
That's your establish. Is you just tail me.
All right, so Church
I
is
like
tailing Burnett. No, that's good.
No, that is good.
I mean, like,
Yeah,
do we
you-
do a neutral, no chip on someone's? Because I mean, like,
Oh,
I
okay,
don't.
yeah. So now here's what we do. Does he keep the tail?
Oh, yeah,
I think he keeps.
I
the
think
tail.
yeah,
I
he
think
should.
keeps
He
the
should
tail,
totally keep the
absolutely.
tail.
Of course, he
Yeah.
keeps the tail. Yeah.
But yeah,
Absolutely.
no, totally. Because you can totally just do a scene that's all exposition. if
Yeah,
you
yeah,
want.
okay. Yeah,
Um,
clarification purposes, but yes, of course he keeps the tail.
Toots.
Fuck yeah.
Toots. All right.
Okay,
that's
Bradley.
me. This is my last
Trollbags,
Is
your
it?
last scene
for the
before the
conclusion?
conclusion. Establish a resolve, sir, because we've got you in
Colorado.
we've got you
Yeah, it's
in
Colorado shit, too.
Amethyst Court right now.
I got this, man. I got this. And then Trollbag stands up, adjusts his fake bosoms like Bugs Bunny.
Which are still
going
askew
to
when you're done.
suggest-
Yeah, you can finish
Oh
and
my
they're
God.
still like
Yeah.
Up
Oh
in-
yeah. No, but that's what all the
cross-eyed
that's
like my dog.
what all the dudes are into right now in the crack house.
Sure.
So I do
I'm
my
restrained
best
for it,
saunter. You know,
Mhm.
tripping on my high heels every once in a while, a little weak ankle
course.
action. And I'm like, well, that's Vidania.
That's what done you.
I'm using my Russian accent right now. How
Where
are you? How
Are
are
you
you?
from Mississippi?
I'm from the Ukraine, my friend.
You don't sound like Ukraine.
You don't sound like Ukraine.
You are very pretty.
Well, thank you.
You could maybe use shave.
Well, so could you big woolly mammoth.
Thank you.
Yeah. I was wondering if what you doing?
I guard this door.
You guarded.
I make $45,000 a year to guard this door.
I point the gun at Trollbags and say, suck his fucking dick.
You heard the man.
Paul in just one fiasco.
Yes.
We got shit to do, man.
So
You heard the man.
apparently,
Zip.
apparently we're on a tight timeline right now, my
No.
friend.
Do it in private.
So
Both of you get the fuck back there.
I'm gonna need to take you behind this giant blow up punchy clown person.
Punchy clown.
It is mysterious in this crack house, and I'm just
I like to keep it light.
so if you just
Time out to appreciate that fucking joke. Okay.
I'm gonna do some work here.
Go ahead.
So you'll just step over here behind the clown.
Is.
Okay, great. And then
Are we in private? We went to a private place, right?
Spit on it.
Fucking, I
Spit on
knocked
it.
the dude. I knocked.
Slap my ass.
I pistol whipped the dude.
Slap my ass. You dirty
pistol whipped the
fucking
dude?
boy.
Pistol whipped him, yeah.
Pistol whipped the dude because we're in private.
I was just getting into it.
Oh. Oh, that's my fucking skull. What are you doing?
Motherfucker. Yes. I guess maybe I'm too high.
Oh.
Yeah. Pistol whip.
Okay, so then I just
Pistol whip.
like I gotta keep looking at my name. Trollbags just fully lays
You need
on
to
the
turn
dude.
it around because we
I
know. We know.
Trollbags just lays on the dude, even though he's not fully unconscious yet, but has a pretty bad headache. So Trollbags is just like literally like spread eagle with all his like as though he's skydiving.
Sure, with his
On
hairy
top,
man
just trying
legs.
to hold
like,
him
scraping
down.
against guys.
Get the vault, fool! Get the vault!
Okay. So
So good.
the only
Put
one
your
with the
finger in
gun
my ass.
goes and leaves and like to the vault, which I assume is near because we're in the back room, right?
Right.
Because we went to private.
Yeah, we're
to a private
Pull
area.
on my balls.
And
Stroke them.
okay, so the
Stroke
vault
them.
is it open? I don't know. Is it?
I hope you know the combination.
It's open.
It's open?
It's open.
Oh,
Okay, yes.
it's audit day.
Okay, so I'm in there and I'm like, God, we're high as fuck. I didn't bring any bags.
Right, yeah. You could put like maybe 20 grand into your pockets
Yeah,
collectively right now.
I tuck
My
my shirt into my
stockings are
pants
only
and start like
fishnets.
Right, yeah.
shoving it into my clothes. You know, with like I look like a fat
man.
man because like I have like, you know,
joyful.
panting into
Yeah.
that shirt. Like,
Yeah.
okay, so I do that, right? I'm in there and I'm like,
Blow
clothes
some
fat
snot
Albert.
on my
Yeah.
shaft.
yeah, completely just stuffed with money, with cash.
Yeah.
Obviously, coming out of my collar,
Love it.
coming out of my shirt collar,
Sleeves.
shirt sleeve.
Sleeves. Yeah, this is what those are called.
Yeah.
Have another drink.
And so okay, yeah. So we get our money. We get our money.
Yes.
We're
Money's
like,
gotten.
Yes, and so
Scene?
let's fucking get out of here, troll bags. Come on, man.
I have not come yet.
Give me like 3 more minutes.
I need you to swallow.
like
Make
come on.
noise like Tauntaun.
There it is.
Oh, I heard Tonto,
Okay,
so I was gonna be like,
Tauntaun.
So
"Go
so-
on, a Scotsy, motherfucker!" and head out the door.
Yeah, we successfully
Both
robbed the place.
both
and then we
will
leave.
make
we-
him come.
Hightail it.
Yeah.
I've got my high heels slung over my shoulder as I'm booking
Well, you
it.
can't lose them. You
Yeah.
gotta keep those.
No,
yeah.
dude,
I'm
Those
running
bitches
and,
got
and
some
so
money.
every
Right.
once in a while, like a wad of cash just drops
Oh,
out.
I try and
Yeah.
scoop it up. I try and scoop it up, and I'm like, "Run, fool, run!"
Yeah, you got like in the things over your shoulder. There's money sticking out of your pumps, as it were.
And see.
Scene. Yeah,
Beautiful.
good show.
All right.
We need to get to the crate. We all need to
Yes.
get to the crate.
Yeah, we're getting there.
Ricky Witz will establish. I have arrived at Dock 14. It is what time? 4?
4
4
yeah.
a.m.
Yeah.
4 a.m. and pulling up is Harry Burnett in his unmarked car,
Okay. Yeah.
No, it's his personal vehicle.
his personal
Personal
vehicle.
vehicle. Yeah. Well, that would also be unmarked. So
That would be unmarked. Well,
I mean,
We're talking like
I'm
his regular
pedantic.
car
I'm
versus.
pedantic.
pedantic.
say-
I'm pedantic.
Yes,
I'm
yes,
pedantic.
okay, but
I'm
continue,
pedantic.
It may say
I'm
world's
pedantic.
best dad on it.
Yeah.
he has a FOP
Yeah.
window decal, but other than that, it's unmarked. Hey Harry, I'm glad to see you here.
I'm glad to see you're finally here.
Listen, I'm really sorry.
Don't.
I'm
fuck with me
really,
on this
really
right now,
fucking
Wit.
sorry.
Do not fuck with me. Why are you sorry?
You know, I'm trying to get out of this game. I want to go down. I want to go down to the islands. It's too cold here. I don't like it here.
I don't like it here either, but this is what we do.
And
Wits.
Ricky pulls his gun and puts it to Harry's throat.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Harry. this is my score. I'm going to need you to... You got two options, Harry, the way I see it. I need you to get back in your car, and I need you to forget you ever knew this dock existed, or I need you to swallow this bullet. Harry, I'm sorry. You were always good to me. But this is business.
You're right. You're right. You're right. I need you to.
No, he's trying to be a good guy now because he changed.
Sure.
We're all trying to be good guys.
No. I mean, like,
Ricky, I need you to know this right now.
What is it, Harry?
If you fuck with these guys, if you fuck with these guys, they will fucking kill you. And they will fucking kill me too. And it doesn't matter if I eat the bullet right now or I drive away. They will fucking kill me too.
Haunting words.
I understand that, Harry, but...
Okay, I just want you to know. That no matter what happens, no matter where you go, no matter what you do, because I got options. What options do you have? I'm driving away from this place, hell or high water, because none of this is worth it to me. I got places to go. I got people. Who do you have? What can you do?
I got myself, Harry. That's what I got. That's all I got. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Exactly.
All I got is myself. I'm going to go down the islands. I'm going to sit on the beach. I'm going to
Donnie
have...
Church.
You know what I
Donnie
heard?
Church has been tailing me the whole way down here, and he wasn't looking into you before, but he's looking at you right now.
Fucking you put church on me, you son of a bitch.
Put church on you, you piece of shit. So you pull the trigger, and you'll have the whole PD and the Russian mafia on you before you can even think about what you're going to do next. So now,
I never had a pina colada.
Now
Harry.
you.
Oh, I love how you made pina colada sentimental.
That's all I wanted was a fucking pina colada in the islands, Harry.
Now we play this out right. Wits, you keep your wits about you. Like I brought you into this for, and maybe you get that pina colada. And if you don't, we all go down. So you
Pina
need
colada
to
is
think.
a symbol for your innocence.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Well, clearly.
Yeah.
Clearly.
Sorry, I just want to throw it in there really quick.
So now you need to think real hard about what happens next. Because if I drive away, I'm pretty sure Donnie Church is going to stick around.
Harry, I can't do this anymore. And Ricky Witz puts the gun in his mouth.
Oh, no!
Oh, shit!
And he aims it towards the roof of his mouth.
Like you do.
And boom! Pulls the trigger.
Ricky, no!
And the back of Ricky Witz's head is all over Dock 14.
Oh, Christ. Oh, poor Ricky.
He got a green chip
soul.
on that.
And scene.
That's a good
No, that's
ending.
the best thing.
Yeah, it's a good ending. Yeah.
Okay, Burnett. Ricky Witz is dead. He couldn't handle his own corruption.
Oh, shit, we have
You're
not
the
done
intervene
shit
who
with these
intervenes?
guys.
We have not even
Yes, you're
gotten to
not.
the tilt yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can play that.
Oh, well, I mean, because I mean, like, I can just as easily work it into something that happens with Church and
It
I
could be a-
next. You know, like, if somebody plays the innocent, like a dock worker who,
I mean, a dock worker could have heard the gunshot.
sure, yeah, that's what I would think. I'm gonna bring in the innocent to set up the stranger,
Okay.
if that makes some sense.
Sure.
Ricky Witz has just blown his brains out on the dock. And I'm disconcertingly unfazed by this. It's not the first time I've seen someone die. It's probably not the first time I've seen someone kill themselves. And now I have matters of business to attend to because that's what I do.
Sure.
So, sort of through the dark and the fog or whatever, you see me strolling up to your car, which is parked, you know, pretty near to mine now that I've already pulled in and walked out and so on and so forth. And I'm just knocking on the window like, come on. Come on.
Saying this to Church.
Yeah. Come on. Come on.
I open the door.
What
do
the
you
fuck are
want?
you doing? What do you want?
What are you down here for?
I'm down here to do reconnaissance on what I think is going to be one of the major drug busts of this decade. What are you down here for?
Oh, bullshit, Burnett.
You can bullshit me all you want, but once
You and I both know that you're the one that
Did you
gave
just see-
Applebaum the fucking salamander. You and
Yeah.
I both know that you gave
you know
him
what?
that.
You're right. I did, because I was having him follow something up for me. I showed him what it looked like. I took him in, and I said, take this down to the lab and have it processed, because I need to know where this shit is coming from.
Burnett, you're many things, but a good liar you ain't.
Okay. If that's the way you want to play this, that's fine.
Look,
I
you're
don't really
playing
give
it
a
loose,
rat's
man,
ass.
and soon you're going to get burned, and I'm going to be the flame that's going to burn you.
Well, detective, you have one of two options, regardless of where you stand on this issue. You can follow my orders or you can go back to the station. But until then, until you make that choice, I am going to work under the belief that you are a cop and I'm a fucking lieutenant. So you either take your ass down here with me and pull this corpse of a police officer off the dock before the Russians arrive, or I'll do it my fucking self. At that moment, Russian Guyovich dock worker shows up, having heard the gunshot, and he hears the screaming.
Everything okay over here?
Get the fuck out of here. If you know what's good for you, you'll get the fuck out of here.
While
And I
Burnett
flash my badge.
While Burnett is distracted, I draw my gun and I point it at him. I say, Lieutenant Harry Burnett, I am putting you under arrest.
Oh, no.
Take your gun, put it on the ground for negligence in the death of a fellow officer.
And like I stand there, I look at you, I look back at you, and I say, like I said, get the fuck out of here. And I pull my gun as well.
Look, I don't know what's going on here. I'd have to clear this dock. I have special instructions from headquarters. I have
Then
to clear
get the
this
fuck
dock.
out of here! So Russian Guyovich runs off, and he picks up a phone, and he starts making phone calls.
There is two cops here. They both flash badges. They pointing guns at each other. I don't know what to do. You need to calm down. No, I don't know.
Now
I
listen
don't
here,
know.
you piece of shit. I swear to fucking God. You can do whatever you want.
Oh.
The only reason that I'm in this is to make sure that everything you know and you think you know and that you love about this city can continue. But I swear to fucking God, if this container shows up and there's dead people on the ground, there's going to be some fucking problems. For you, for me, and for everyone else. The only reason I do this is to make goddamn sure that everything in this city can just kind of keep going the way that it does.
So it's been like 12 hours
Yeah.
since Donnie's had a drink.
Make your choice. Yeah, he's a little shaky.
The shakes are coming in. And it
Make your
looks
choice, Donnie. Make your fucking choice, Donnie. Make your fucking choice,
I try
Donnie.
I try to gently pull the hammer forward, and instead the DTs are too much, and I just let loose a round, and it just goes right through his face.
Boom.
That's why we don't drink, kids.
guns. With guns.
Winners don't do drugs with guns.
Well, I don't think I need these chips anymore because.
You do.
Oh,
you
you
do.
do.
Oh, you do.
Okay, do I?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
We got two dead characters, but they will still appear in the montage.
Fair enough. Okay, so kaput, my brain explodes, scene end.
Yeah.
Applebaum.
All in.
Applebaum.
All in. Yeah.
Apple bomb.
Okay, so Applebaum
You guys
and
don't even make it to the fucking dock. You're just jacking this place and living happily
Oh, sorry,
ever
troll
after.
bags.
okay, so Applebaum and Troll Bags are together, right?
Yeah.
And we just successfully robbed the Russians down at
Amethyst Court. Yeah.
So we're running down the street, clothes full of money. His partner in crime, dressed in
Turned into a
drag,
Labrador Retriever.
you know, running alongside.
Now you saw this running, Sam.
Like, okay, dude. So what do we do next? Oh fuck.
The Herons has put a great idea in my brains. I know if you remember that. You remember that shipping container The one with the triangles and the Thomas Jeffersons in it?
Let's go rip that fucking shit off. We're on a roll!
Just want to rip everything off in the world!
That is everything I fucking wanted to
it
happen.
to be. Yeah,
That is
absolutely.
everything I wanted to
Absolutely.
happen.
All this great drama, and they're like, let's go rip the fucking mafia off again.
We are golden gods!
All right, Doc 14.
Doc 14, motherfucker. Doc 14.
Come on.
I suddenly found some cocaine from a dumpster.
It's 3:30 in the morning.
That's
It's
where I
almost
usually
here.
leave
Come on,
mine.
let's go.
Let's go. Let's go.
Wait,
So we walked.
Do you know that it's because I
No,
honestly
you're
think
gonna get there, and
'cause
you're
you're
gonna
gonna
get there
get there
2
at
hours
2.
early.
you're gonna get there at 2, which I think it's great if you guys see all this shit happen.
It's not too late. I know you thought it's 3:15. Shit, we're all on Heron time. Let's be honest with ourselves right now.
So we make our way down to the dock, right?
Stumbling.
And
Stumblers too. Still stumbling.
we're walking down the street, and way off in the distance, we see motherfucking Church in his car just put a bullet right through.
Ricky Witz. Ricky Witz.
he shot Burnett.
God
Yeah,
damn,
he shot Burnett.
Yep.
Witz shot himself. He shot me. Church shot me.
That's right. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Church. We
Shot your fucking boss or whatever.
We got down to the dock, right? And off in the distance, in the foggy distance, we see
Of course, it's fun.
Church sitting in his car. Shoot Burnett, who's standing right on the passenger side.
No, that happened. I got
Outside.
out of the car.
He got
like,
out of
we
the
were
car.
Oh, you
like,
got
we
out
were
of
on
the
the
car?
dock.
Yeah,
Whatever.
like,
You
I'm
see the shot
fucking this
happen. You
up.
see the shot happen. It doesn't matter.
And,
You see the shot happen.
Witz's dead body
Dead already on the
is
ground, yeah.
on the ground too.
Well, yeah.
All that
Well,
shit.
we see Church shoot Burnett, and we're
Yeah.
just like, what the fuck? Church is here. Burnett's dead.
What do you
Shit's going down, man.
think? What do you think we should do, Sam?
We got to get Church, man. He's in it too thick. We're in it too thick. We need to get Church. We need to take him out.
I found this hypodermic needle in a toilet in the crack house.
So we should go up to him and shoot,
Tyrone Biggums
shoot
now
him up.
at this point?
Yeah.
Like,
and give him AIDS and like in 20 years he'll die.
I was thinking like dyspepsia.
or maybe you can shoot him in the face with your gun.
You still got your gun, Sam? I don't even know my voice anymore.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah, I got my gun.
That's your Heron voice.
It's
Yeah.
over.
Your hair on.
I'm on Heron right now.
Hair on voice.
So okay, so a super high Applebaum and troll bags approach Burnett.
Church.
Church. I'm
yeah.
sorry. Church.
Well,
right
I mean,
outside of his
technically
car.
Burnett. What's left
Burnett,
of him?
yeah.
Well, yeah.
His remains.
Burnett and Church. And okay, Applebaum has his gun pointed out right in front of him at Church. Dude. What the fuck?
Yeah,
what
what's up?
the fuck?
What's up now, you glass bitch?
Ridiculous.
All right, so still kind of. I'm assuming this was like just moments after I.
Oh, yeah.
Your gun is
We
still
saw you
smoking.
relax,
Yeah.
and
Still
then we're
smoking.
like, holy
Holy
shit.
shit.
So I turn and I put a bead on you,
Yeah, we both have
or I
guns
put a
on each
bead
other.
on Applebaum and Troll Bags, just kind of rolling back and forth between the two
At
of
this
you.
point, here's what Trollbags does. He flails his arms in a monkey-like fashion. He goes, "Oh, we got you good. We got you right where we want you. You glass bitch. Ooh.
Okay,
Also, still in Russian hooker garb.
as he's doing this, I go, Troll Bags, I knew you were a scumbag to begin with. Plug him, and I put it right on you, and I say, don't you try it, Applebaum. I got 3 rounds left, and one of them has your name on it.
Ow, my shoulder.
Well,
Oh, my
I have-
shoulder.
I
You
have
shot
my
me in the
clothes
shoulder.
full of cash. I'm practically out of there. But I'm in the situation. I want to know what's in that shipping crate. Because maybe that's my entire retirement instead of just the next 5 years.
Yeah.
Retirement. Is it my
Retirement.
Did I-
Your entirement. I meant to say that into the microphone, except for I was lounging.
Guys, I'm losing
Okay.
a lot of blood here.
All right. I've got 2 dead cops,
Hit an artery.
and you assholes are down here. What the fuck is going on?
I fucking plug him because I'm high as fuck. I just shoot him. I just shoot him. I take Church down. Boom.
Ow!
Got shot.
Yeah.
Oh, you shot me in the fucking stomach. Fucking
Where did you go to police academy? I walk over to him, kick his gun away. He's not dead yet. He's on the ground,
Yep.
bleeding out.
Yes.
I'm trying to do my best, Mr. Orange, right now.
Yeah.
The crate has not yet arrived. All this shit has gone down.
Yes.
Who wants pancakes?
Where is Pancake's house?
Oh yeah, where is Pancake House?
I'm fucking hungry now, you know.
You say International House of Pancakes. They should be everywhere.
Can we do our scene, or you guys want to keep doing movie quotes?
Sorry.
No, I'm just kidding.
I made that up.
Being a-
That's why it wasn't
Okay.
that funny.
I'm gonna end scene here as
No,
because
well,
it's his
yeah,
turn.
okay.
It's Church's turn. He's on the ground, plugged in the stomach.
Get shot. All right,
Or Thomas
Church.
Jefferson dolls.
I'm gonna go ahead and go with a resolve.
Okay.
So
Ooh.
yeah, so somebody help me out here.
Well, I mean,
I-
we're in the situation we're in, right? Go
I
ahead.
think, you're lying there, got shot on the ground.
Gun
So
kicked away.
yeah, gun kicked away. So sort of clarification: would you rather live by your ideals and die by your ideals, or would you rather survive and fight another day? Also, how curious is Church about what the fuck is in that container? Because it's been brought up to you. He just
Yeah.
mentioned it. These people are doing wacky shit.
Yeah,
One last piece of justice.
I think I would like to live another day,
Okay.
fight another day, and
Maybe
this is
try,
but
try,
try-
to
but
get
try
away
to,
a
like,
radio.
I'm
try to get these guys,
I'm
try to take them down
gonna
one
be a
last
complete
time.
jerkbag.
Backup,
I'm
right?
gonna be a
As
complete
I hop
jerkbag
down.
here, and I would say, your gut shot. You have no gun. These people are really high, and you try and convince them like these guys were, because you've been doing all sorts of things, and you've known him long enough to know he's high. You got drunk all the time. Blah blah. You're maybe kind of even old friends, drinking buddies. So you work the angle of, hey, look, like this isn't what you think it is. I can help you. You just got to get me to a hospital. You got to keep me alive. You can't kill me. I'll help you with this score. And then climactically, as you're all like resolved to live happily ever after, fucking Russian Guyovich, that dude called from the dock, shows up.
Just the guy to settle the score.
I like it.
I don't know
Stranger
whose
discovery.
score he's settling and how, but once you guys finally
well, it's
are
his shipment.
yeah, you're trying exactly. You're trying to like live. They're trying to make this score, and then
Okay.
Russian mob dude shows up.
So I'm laying on the ground. Donnie's laying there. He's like, Bradley, man,
What up, fool?
come on, man. I need to get to a hospital. I need you to take me to a hospital, man. I'm fucking bleeding out here. I mean, remember those good old days?
I know, man. My shoulder really hurts, and I'm really high on this dope right now.
Look, I just need you to get to the radio in my car. Just call for an ambulance.
Girl,
Just get me out of here.
why you want to listen to music, girl? This is fucking stupid. I'm gonna go. What
Bradley,
you want?
you son of a bitch.
You want the oldies? You want the oldies? I'm gonna get you the oldies.
You know what I mean? If you know what I mean.
Trollback stumbles up against the hood of the car. He's like, whoopsie daisy.
Do we have one more go around?
No, we're
That's
done.
the end, yeah,
That's
yeah.
it. And then he's like, I'm gonna get that radio for you. I'm gonna play our song, Donnie.
But he puts it on Rush Limbaugh.
Rush
I'm
Limbaugh.
gonna play our song.
Russian Limbaugh.
And he staggers into the car, and reaches for the radio, and grabs the walkie-talkie. He's like, "Hey, can y'all play some music for us right now?"
Son of a bitch. You piece of shit, Bradley.
My
The fucking outro to Layla.
Yeah.
End of
I want some
Goodfellas.
Mandy, like some Mandy. What's Mandy the what's his name?
Barry Manilow.
Some Barry Manilow, Mandy. You came and you gave without taking. Oh, Mandy.
The other person on the radio is like, shh, backup's on the way. They can tell shit has gone down.
Yeah, and I'm like, guys, my shoulder hurts. Donnie, I love you.
So you're like Tyrone
Bradley.
and Towley.
Donnie, I love you.
Fuck you, you
Donnie,
piece
you
of shit.
wanna
I'm gonna
get
take you
high?
down if I survive this.
Ricky, I love you too. You're a corpse. Your head looks like so much confetti on the ground.
God.
And with that,
Go
ladies
fuck yourself, Bradley.
Everybody hates me.
and with that, ladies and gentlemen, we have just gone full train spotting.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, we're good. I'm
See.
good. You're
Okay.
good. Okay, so this is troll bags sprawled out in Church's cop car, wailing out the lyrics to the song Mandy, and thinking about how many people love him.
This is Ricky Witz. He sorry. He's not a he was a good shot from long range, but up close, not so good. The bullet went through his left ear. And this is him waking up on the docks with his left cheek and his left ear shredded beyond all recognition.
Burnett's dead, which is not my statement, but as the bullet was not quite on its way, but he knew the end was one way, near or not. He thought about the wife he used to have and the children he still did never saw anymore, and wondered if any of this was worth it for him.
Ooh.
Applebaum, clothes full of cash from Amethyst Court. He's really wanting to just leave the scene to create his new life down in Cuba.
Cuba.
Colombia.
Cuba.
Cuba.
Because of their cigars.
Yeah. If you know what
Yes.
I mean.
So he looks around the dock and he finds a little speedboat.
Speedboat.
Speedboot.
Are you fucking Canadian?
Yeah, he's
now?
fucking Canadian.
Speedboot.
Yeah, this is the Ontario PD.
So he hops inside of it and starts up the motor and tries to sail away.
Donnie Church is bleeding out on the dockside from his stomach. And he sees Applebaum run off. And Trollbags is passed out in his cruiser. Sees
Oh, yeah.
Wits wake up. And he looks at him. You fucking son of a bitch! That's it.
So this is Trollbags passed out in the cruiser, still breathlessly trying to mumble the words to Mandy. Even in his blood depleted, strung out, white horse riding sort of pale horse. I don't know.
Sure, pale
White
horse.
horse,
Yeah.
White horse. I thought I had it right. Okay.
Whatever you like.
Yeah. Don't ride the
Uh,
white horse, ride the white pony.
Yeah. White pony. Yeah. Ride the lightning.
Did you just say your thing?
Go
I'm
on.
sorry. And we start to hear the sound of ambulance sirens pulling up. Somebody has reported shots fired on the pier. Paramedics rush to the scene.
This is Ricky Witz. The paramedics run over to him. They put a thing around his neck. And they put a thing on his ear, or where his ear used to be. And they load him into the back of an ambulance.
Harry Burr never really thought about what dying felt like, but it takes a lot longer than you expected.
That was a bomb.
Wow, that was
and in
good.
those
That's good.
moments, lying there, knowing that the whole struck between his eyes, and knowing that part of his brain wasn't working, the rest of it was. He knew that nothing in the books inside the desk in his office drawer, and the records that he kept in that extra bank account would ever be secret again.
Mm.
And that maybe, just maybe, if everything was right and some of the money he'd squirreled away was put in the right places, his wife could afford a good attorney.
Applebaum is on his little boat with a single engine motor,
Some speedboat.
just trying to sail
Like
away.
a lawnmower.
High as fuck, clothes stuffed with cash.
Soul wrecked
Es-
Clash.
e- e-
Boat wrecked with
expecting.
Cash, yeah.
That he is going to sail away to freedom, to Cuba, for a life full of cocktails and salamander.
As the paramedics and the cops start forming a perimeter and start tending to Donnie's wounds, he's yelling as loud as he can, as loud as he can muster, "Get Applebaum! Get him! Call the Coast Guard! He's on the plane! He's on the boat! He's heading out to sea! You gotta stop him!" And yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and then I pass out from blood loss.
I could do.
Paramedics are confused.
So much shit.
They don't know what to do with the strange little transsexual man murmuring the words to Mandy in the passenger seat of the cop cruiser. They load him onto a stretcher. Her. They load her onto a stretcher.
They're not
As
sure.
she is currently identifying.
Hey.
Yes. It's so
Zer.
yeah. Yes. They load Zer onto a stretcher. And
you for being
load
sensitive, John.
Zer into the ambulance. I follow Tumblr. I know how Tumblr works.
Ricky Witz does not follow Tumblr.
Ricky Witz is very heteronormative, if you know what I'm saying.
That's correct. And this is heteronormative Ricky Witz in the hospital. And he's opening his mail for the day. And in it there's a card from the commissioner of police and a small blue ribbon for bravery in the course of duty.
Harry Burnett is still thinking. And it seems like it's an eternity, even though it's the span of a few seconds as his brain starts to shut down. Claire. She's only 4. She'll never understand.
Oh.
How could she understand? I'll never be around to tell her the kind of man her father was.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus.
Applebaum is on his little boat.
I love that we're like right next to each other.
He's thinking that he's speeding away to Cuba, which is hundreds, if not thousands of miles away.
He doesn't really know.
He has no idea.
I like
If
to think
not
that
thousands
we're
of miles.
Pacific coast
Sure.
somewhere.
May he may me.
There
he
might
may
be a
need to
canal in the way. I'm not sure.
Sail around the Horn of Africa. No, I'm just kidding. Fuck.
The horn.
That's the thing.
Yeah, I know, but like.
And okay, so the Coast Guard catches up to him. He's in his little tiny boat.
In a
with
rowboat.
He's holding onto the motor with that little handle that sticks out, you know. It's up to maximum. He's trying to speed away, but the Coast Guard surrounds him. And he has absolutely no recourse but to stop and get arrested and spend his days in prison.
So as Donnie's flailing about and just saying it's everybody's fault, Burnett was behind this big conspiracy, and Wittenstein is just as guilty, and Trollbags is just as much of an accomplice as anyone else. The fact that there were 2 officers shot and 2 bullets missing from Donnie's gun, nobody really gives him any mind. And he's brought to the hospital, put in the ICU under armed guard.
Trollbags wakes up in the hospital, surrounded by his wife, his 12 children, his uncle, his aunt, his grandparents, his other grandparents, his wife's grandparents.
They're all alive. That's awesome.
His rabbi.
Family.
And his priest.
And his priest. Even his imam.
His imam.
And they all, and the hospital's very sensitive policy in terms of gender treatment while he's still in this sort of recovering from surgery. He's still in his full Russian prostitute accoutrement. And now he has to deal with the situation of explaining his double life to his family. Not a thing of shame necessarily, but a thing of new discoveries and new adventures. New adventures in the life of Bradley Trollbags, Detective MD.
Detective MD.
Deep
Apparently, he went back to
to
school.
theaters near you.
The shot is a plain wooden door. The door opens. Ricky Witz walks through, and he sits down at his desk. He takes the gun out of his holster, puts it in his top desk drawer, and he turns to a pile of paperwork on the desk. He opens the folder on the top, and the camera slowly zooms in on the top sheet of paper. And we see that at the top left corner are the words, Amethyst Court.
The bullet between my eyes that went out the back of my head came from a service weapon. I knew I got that life insurance policy, and the other one too, for a good reason. Maybe Claire will never know what happened here. Maybe no one will ever know what happened here. But at the very least, I know she can go to college if she wants to. And with that, Harry Burnett peacefully drifts off, having completed his retirement score. And
Oh.
Well executed.
Donnie wakes from a fitful nightmare in the ICU. Stakes are real bad now. Trying to force him through detox. He can't help but habitually wring his hands together because he just feels all this blood on them. He looks at himself and thinks, I had morals. I had standards. I was supposed to be an agent of justice and I failed. A tear runs down the side of his face as he reaches for his IV. Puts it in his mouth and blows as hard as he can and sends himself into cardiac arrest.
wow. Awesome.
That's a game of fiasco.
So good. That is
folks.
awesome.
Well, boys and girls, that's the end of our story for this week. If you've enjoyed this story and want to play your own game of Fiasco, we suggest you head over to bullypulpitgames.com and find out more about it, or head to your local game shop and purchase your own copy of the rulebook. You can follow the show on Twitter @TiltPodcast or on our Facebook page. You can also send us an email to the address tiltpod@gmail.com. This week's story was performed by Jonathan Markheim, Johnny Radabaugh, Pauline Peterson, Greg Riley, and Bob Morsch. The Tilt, a Fiasco podcast, is a Dr. Bob Media production. See you next Wednesday!